Alright, so, funny story. I've recorded 3 times. 4th, 3rd for the test. That motherfucker was loud as fuck. Alright, so, what I'm probably going to end up doing is Rockstar, by the way. Liam. The name's Liam. Call me whatever you want to call me. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for that. But yeah. So, coming, I'd say, tomorrow. This is a whole other video. It's going to take a long ass time, so I want to get my plugs out of the way real quick. I have hold guys. Back. Move myself farther into the corner. That's me, it's baby. My setup is not the best right now, but it's whatever. So, that really hurts. Shit. Damn it. Not starting out well, but yeah. I have a podcast coming up soon, all about rap, called To Be Honest. It will be with Noah C. If you don't know him, he's the brother of Rick C., who runs RCCW. Link both in the description. A lot of people are getting the description for this one. Actually, why am I saying a lot? 1 or 2. I'm an idiot. But anyway, yeah. So, God damn it. I don't have a name for this, really, so if you think, whatever you think I should name it, leave it in the description. In the description, in the comments, I'm an idiot. But yeah, okay. So, this is going to be podcast plus week in review. So, yeah. Hold up, guys. There's a lot of pauses in this, so I apologize, but got a message from Discord. But yeah. So, earlier this morning, the Avengers trailer dropped. I don't know if I'm talking about it in this. If I don't, I'll do a mini episode with my friend Nate, and we'll talk about that. But something I will talk about is the Mortal Kombat trailer that came out. My God, this game looks amazing. Ed Boon did an amazing job, as he does always. It's one of those games, the Mortal Kombat and Injustice games tell a unique story arc, and I think that's what people like about them. I really do, and to be honest, I'm really excited to pre-order this game. But that's not one of the main topics. Actually, it is. I'm an idiot, but I want to delve into something that a lot of people don't talk about. This is the state of Raw. This is not the best state it could be in, but it is definitely not the worst. This is me coming as a wrestling fan for 8 years, and I can tell you, I sat through the Authority every fucking week. Alright? And that was the worst time to be a wrestling fan of WWE, in my opinion. This whole quote-unquote WWE being bad is just Raw not being booked good. It is not the whole entire company. SmackDown's doing great. 205's doing great. NXT's doing fucking flawless. Shouts out to my boy Ciampa. I'm so sorry, I'm gonna mute that. I'm so sorry, but yeah. The main problem with Raw is there is underutilized talent that needs to be used. Apollo Crews, Heath Slater, Finn Balor, a lot of it needs to be used. Another main problem, we gotta get the Universal title off Brock. I mean, come on, Vince, this was a bad move. Me and you, we both know this. But I wanted to get into some YouTube beef that's going on lately. Now, I thought back about what I said in the original cut of this video, and to be honest, I didn't really explain it well. So I am going to try to explain this the best I can. This all started on an episode of What's Good with Mini Minter and Randolph. Mini Minter is part of a group called OUTSIDIN, which is famous for having KSI in it. So, yeah. Randolph is KSI's cameraman. He's a rapper too. Really good one. I highly recommend it. But they were talking about, this is all part of a big beef. So if you want to get to the main core of it, you got to start from the very, very beginning. KSI calls out Quadeca, basically saying Quadeca's shit. He calls out Dax too. Randolph says he's better than Crypt, who's the other rapper. All these are rappers. This is a YouTube rap drama. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to state what's going on. I'm going to say if I agree with it or not, or if it's true. Quadeca drops Insecure on KSI. It's a diss track. Crypt drops Warning on Randolph. Both tracks are very fucking good. So we're going to stop there. We're going to transition to the other part of this beef. On the Cyber Sunday video, they're doing Family Feud. KSI asked, name a dead YouTube channel. And as a joke, I want you to keep this in mind. As a joke, Randolph says Deji. Deji is the brother of KSI. Deji made a video responding to this, saying, that's not cool, bro. I thought you were family. I guess not. Randolph says, responds to that video with, dude, it's a joke. Chill out. Next thing you know, Randolph drops this track. Deji reacts to it, basically saying everything Randolph's saying is bullshit. But the funny thing is, Mini Minter and KSI reacted to the same diss track and said it was true. So we really don't know who's telling the truth and who's not. Deji drops Ran. In Ran, he says KSI paid for Randolph's wedding. And he shows JJ's bank account. That's KSI. KSI reacts to Ran, and he's not happy about it, because the only people he claims had access to his account besides him are his mom and dad. So he's trying to say his mom and dad gave Deji access to that info. Which, if that's true, that's fucked up. Randolph drops victory speech. And in victory speech, he states, and I quote, that Deji got a chick pregnant, and he cut it off. This is where Deji fucked up, really. In his reaction to victory speech, Deji states, and I quote, if anyone's got a girl pregnant broken off, it'd be JJ. The next day on Twitter, KSI blocks Deji. Deji makes a video to KSI saying how KSI is a god complex and how, KSI is pretty much egomaniac. In the midst of all this, KSI drops his response to Quadeca, which as a song is decent. As a diss track, it's terrible. There's barely any disses at all. It's basically a generic song that you make for the purpose of making a song. he name drops Dax and Crypt in the song. Again, this is where JJ really fucks up. Yesterday, at around 9 a.m. in the morning, KSI drops a video called To My Brother Deji, basically saying he's sorry and how he loves Deji. A couple hours later, at 2 p.m. Eastern, Deji drops a diss track on KSI called Unforgivable. Hold on, folks. So sorry for that, but Deji drops a diss called Unforgivable with his cameraman, Dax, and Crypt. Now, before this came out in a now deleted tweet, which you can now find on Impulsive, Logan Paul's podcast, KSI says, "Dear Deji, I know you're planning on doing a diss on me and going to Logan Paul's podcast. Don't do this. I'm trying to sort this out. Keep it private." Now, on Impulsive, Deji brings up a good point. And this point being that in KSI's beef with Net Nobody, he brought up Net Nobody's family. So the irony and the hypocriticism for KSI is unreal from Deji, is what he's saying. In Unforgivable, he basically states that JJ's gotten multiple women pregnant and that he's had them get those babies aborted. Also in the song, he makes a claim that KSI blocked his own mother and father, which is confusing to me because in To My Brother Deji, KSI says, "I went to my mom and dad's house and I called Deji." Now this is where the tea gets spilled. On Impulsive, Deji states that KSI sent a text message to his mom or dad, I think it was his mom, saying that he hates Deji. Now, I do not care what you say. If what Deji is saying is true, and KSI legitimately hates Deji, that is pathetic. If this is all true, this whole beef shit is true, as much as I like KSI, I gotta side with Deji. And I don't think it's fake, because in the To My Brother KSI, To My Brother Deji videos, you can feel the emotion. But I thought about something. KSI is a fucking actor. Let me repeat that. KSI is an actor. This got me thinking. This is my permanent thoughts as of now. They're acting this out. And if they are, then this is going to backfire bad. This could ruin their careers. If it comes out as true, I'll eat my words and say I was wrong. But I think it's fake. Now, back to the beef. I'm still going to discuss it. On Impulsive, Deji states that when KSI got jumped, Randolph just held the camera. He didn't try to help KSI. He just filmed it. What else Deji said was KSI chose friends over family. Now, another part of this that is interesting. According to Logan Paul, I don't know how fucking trustworthy this is. This is Logan fucking Paul. Logan is saying KSI is ducking him. He won't do the rematch. If you're confused, on August 25th, KSI and Logan Paul had a fight, a boxing match. In their contract, it stated there was to be 2 fights. one in August, one in February. Logan Paul is claiming he won't do the fight this month. Logan wanted to fight in December. KSI refuses to fight. But this whole beef shit, to me, it's for views. But you can't tell nowadays. You can't tell nowadays. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Now I want to talk about the wrestling community. More so, one of the most out of touch sons of bitches. And no, I'm not talking about Vince McMahon. Mr. Cornette. I don't know what year you're living in, but this is 2018. Okay? This is 2018. I'm going to say it one last time because I know you're old. This is 2018. It is not 1998. It's sure as hell ain't 1988. I want to say it now. Most of your fans are sheep. My opinion. Not all of them are, but most of them are. They will listen to anything you say, no matter how wrong it may be. You basically went on Twitter, you said a man who nearly fucking died for this business, David Arquette, doesn't belong in the business. Jim, you're an idiot. You are a fucking inbred. I don't know which cousin your dad fucked, but he must have fucked the retarded one. And yes, I said retarded. I don't care. Jim, you're a poison. You're a fucking cancer to this industry. You're a know-it-all prick. You don't deserve to be in this industry. And if somehow by some of you watching this video, I highly fucking doubt you are, but if you are, I may be 15, yeah, but everything I'm saying is the fucking truth. People say that flippy shit isn't the best. I'm here to say this now. I'm here to advocate. Will Ospreay is the future of wrestling. His match with Pac in 2 months is going to be the match of the year. Don't even try to debate me. I have multiple people I know in a Discord chat that will tell you straight they agree with me. Will Ospreay is not reckless. He's not going to end up in a wheelchair. Will Ospreay knows what the fuck he's doing. Just want to state that for those who don't know. Now, I want to talk about other stuff fans are talking about. So, if you live under a rock, or shit, you missed an episode of Raw, Dean Ambrose mentioned Roman's leukemia. Now, people aren't understanding that the Shield are very good friends in real life. Do you really think, hold on, do you really think that Dean Ambrose would say that without Roman Reigns' consent? If you do, you're an idiot. Another point I want to bring up is the fact that Crown Jewel's in Saudi Arabia. One, we're still fucking complaining about this. Two, this is wrestling, not politics. And three, Crown Jewel was good. I apologize. Oh, Christ. Crown Jewel was a good pay-per-view. It was a solid pay-per-view. It had its bumpy road with Brock Lesnar winning the title, but besides that, it was a good event. People like Christian Miracle, and yes, I name-dropped him, want to say that it was bad because they were proven wrong. And when called out on it, he'll block you. Don't believe me? Okay. On Twitter, Christian made a tweet talking about how edgy jokes aren't okay. Edgy jokes aren't okay. My boy Noah C responds with, "Oh, really? Because you sure had a fun time making edgy jokes on Skype calls with Liam McConnor." Which, I'm attesting, is true. It's true. Christian did make jokes about suicide on our calls. Christian then blocks Noah. Because Christian can't handle the truth. Just like Christian can't handle a diss track. He has to threaten a lawsuit on a 15-year-old over a diss track. Eminem said it best on his fucking latest freestyle. This is a diss track. There are no fucking rules. There is no boundary I cannot touch. Nothing is off limits. Alright? You got it? Good. People bitch that Crown Jewel was advertised during Evolution. It's a WWE pay-per-view. No shit. No shit, it's gonna be advertised. Alright? No shit. No shit. Okay? So, yeah. Okay? Just want to wrap this up by saying the WWE should not feel afraid and shouldn't cave into the fans for illogical reasons. People tried to bring politics to wrestling. This is the WWE, not politics. Crown Jewel was an okay pay-per-view. Right now, before we sign off, I'm going to give my thoughts on Evolution. 3 matches, in my opinion, were good. 1 was decent. The rest of the card was a fucking dumpster fire. The opening match was sloppy. Again, my opinion. I cannot wait for the feminists to judge me on this one. The Battle Royal was okay, but the winner was a woman who likes to brag about breaking someone's face. Nia, you have no fucking talent. You have no fucking charisma. You're an insensitive little bitch. You're a joke of a wrestler, and you're only employed because you're The Rock's cousin. I'm not afraid to say this. You're not the face breaker. You're the fucking scale breaker. If you really are sensitive about your goddamn image, if you're really sensitive about it, I'm going to say sensitive, really, I apologize. If you're really sensitive about it, work on your fucking image. If you are proud about the way you look, then don't bitch if someone makes fun of you. I want to go back to early this year. A person that I grew up with since 2014, Grim, made a joke. And you and your fans think it's funny, thought it was smart to attack somebody over a fucking joke. Nia, if anyone's the joke, it's you. You are the sleeping pill for Raw. You put me the fuck to sleep. Alright? You put me to sleep. Your cousins know better. Tamina has no fucking charisma. She's about as bland and boring as you. And the company thinks, oh, what's that? You broke Becky Lynch's face? Here's a title shot. Yeah, let's put you over Asuka. Fuck you, Nia Jax. Be lucky I don't run the fucking company. If I did, you'd be fucking fired. Okay? This is one of the rare occasions I'm rooting for Ronda Rousey to beat the fucking shit out of you. Someone backstage needs to punch you in the fucking mouth and make you see how it feels to miss a big match in your career. Then maybe you'll stop fucking bragging. You're just mad because Becky Lynch is more over than you'll ever be. Back to Evolution. What else was there? Alright. The Ronda Nikki match was not bad. Becky and Charlotte was amazing. Kari and Shayna was good. Tony and Io was good. The rest of the card flopped to me. It is only called quote-unquote pay-per-view of the year because it was the first ever all-women's pay-per-view. My opinion. This has been the first episode of my podcast, which now I'm thinking about it, must be called the OUTSIDR Podcast for now. This is Liam Malone signing the fuck off.